want to become a better version of yourself, one that is healthier, more successful, more disciplined, it's always helpful to see what other successful people are doing. And one habit that I've noticed stayed consistent is waking up early, specifically waking up at around 5 a.m. every single day. So I decided to try it to see how it would go for me. Enjoy. Good morning. I agreed to take my brother and his friends to the airport, and I decided I would challenge myself to stay up because I'm not a morning person by any means. In fact, I've always been like specifically a night person, like sleeping really late, going about at 4 a.m. There's videos of my night routines at like literally 3 a.m. Today, we're gonna attempt to be a morning person. It's literally still dark out. Literally, look at the moon. That's fine. I'm gonna eat one of these chomp things. I got this in the States, and I feel like it's gonna help keep me awake. I'm back home. It's like 6:15 right now. I don't think I gave you the backstory, but basically I agreed to take my brother and his friend to the airport this morning. We had to wake up for that at literally like 5 in the freaking morning. If you know anything about me, you know that I never wake up at 5 a.m. or honestly like anything remotely close to that, unless if I have like a flight to catch myself or something along those lines. Those flights are always at 5 a.m. and I always feel like I'm dying. But today I decided to challenge myself to see if I could kind of like become a morning person for the day and see if I'm gonna be more productive, if I'm gonna get more stuff done, if my days are gonna feel fuller because I'm waking up like so freaking early. I mean, when I literally left the house to go to the airport, it was pitch black outside. Right now it's finally starting to get a little bit brighter. I figured this would be a really good challenge to kind of like do with myself and see how I feel, because every successful person that I know wakes up early. And if you look up at habits of really successful people, majority of them wake up at like 5-6 a.m. and they swear by it. So I figured since I'm on the grind to become the best version of myself, that would be a fun little challenge. Now the only problem is I don't really know what to do with myself. My whole family is asleep. I could take the car and go somewhere, but I feel like it's too early. Like there's so many hours in the day. I would love to go to the gym right now. I feel like now that I've been up and I was like driving on like a million freeways to get to the Toronto airport is literally hell. However, it is so fucking early. I don't even know if my gym opens this early. I have literally never looked into it. So I think for my workout today, I want to do a yoga class. There's one at 9:45, which is literally in so long from now. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do from now until then, but I think that's the class that we're gonna do today. What can I do right now? I could always start my day by just going straight into work and just getting some editing done, because I have a ton of editing to do. However, I feel like that would discourage me if I just wake up and jump straight into work and then just like edit all freaking day. So I think what I'm gonna do is kind of like ease into my day, maybe journal, maybe do daily gratitude, maybe go for a walk or read my book or something along those lines, because we have a long day ahead of us. Also, I have my little journal here. Isn't it so cute? As you can see, I've been putting quite a bit of dent in this. I've been treating this more like a junk journal recently, so it kind of looks like this. Random things and receipts from all different places, and I'm printing out pictures of like things that I'm going to, things that I'm doing. Also put it here, this map of New York from when I was in New York. So this has been my favorite way to journal recently. Like I've had a journal since literally 2012 when I was still living in Greece, and it is so freaking cute to like be able to read back to it and see you like grow up, see how you mature over the years, see how you feel about like different situations like after you've like healed from them. So if you guys don't journal already, I definitely recommend. It kind of helps me get my thoughts in order, and it also helps me kind of like work through my problems, if that makes sense. So if there's certain things that make me anxious, like I journal about it, and then eventually I kind of like get to the bottom of it by myself, which is super fun, super helpful. And on days that I don't feel like doing all of that, I might just write down 5 or 10 things that I'm thankful for, things I'm excited about, things I'm looking forward to, talk about my goals, things I'm like trying to accomplish this year, next year, and the next 5 years. So it's just like really fun. It's like a little time capsule literally of who I am as a person right now. So definitely recommend you journal. point where if I don't go and do something, I might actually fall asleep out of boredom and nothing else. So I think what we're gonna do is go for a walk because it has been so freaking hot in Canada. So if I don't go to work right now, like, I'm not gonna want to go later. I'm gonna be melting. I just changed into my little workout set and figured that would kind of keep me motivated to stay out of bed, because obviously I cannot sit in bed with my outside clothes, you know what I mean. So that should help. I got this set. It's actually brand new. It's my first time wearing it. It is from Amazon and I think I'm obsessed with it. I have this set in literally like a million colors. Anyway, so this is the outfit. I think I'm just gonna bring my book and go to a park, find a little bench or something and sit and just like read for a bit, get some steps in, get some sunshine, you know, obviously all that good stuff. I think I'm just gonna bring my Kindle, which I have in this case that my sister made me. She literally has made me the whole matching set. This is a book sleeve so I can bring my books without the edges getting messed up. This is where I put my vlog camera and all my equipment. This is the bag that I'm bringing. I just threw in this jacket, my phone, and my little water bottle. Let's go. I also have a reading channel where I do just like reading challenges, reading vlogs, and I recommend fun books if you guys are into reading for fun. Finally made some breakfast. I know this looks very veggie heavy, but honestly I like that. I have the eggs here as well as a source of protein in the morning, which is supposed to be really good for you. And then we have cucumber from my family's garden actually, which is like super cool. We get some cherry tomatoes, a little bit of feta cheese, extra protein, and I'm drinking a little matcha. I feel like I've been a coffee over any kind of tea, any kind of matcha girly my entire life. Then I did a little bit more research and I found out all the positive effects of drinking matcha instead of coffee, and honestly primarily the fact that I'm not gonna crash in like 3 hours after I drink my coffee, because this gives you energy like slowly throughout the day, has been one of the main reasons why I've decided to kind of not like necessarily switch to it, but I do drink matcha sometimes. Also, I don't know if this is scientifically proven, but I feel like matcha is a lot better with not making me freaking super anxious when I drink a lot of coffee, and it just like it looks so cute, so aesthetic. I feel like eventually I want to make my way to being able to drink it unsweetened, but right now we cannot do that, one step at a time. It's like a peach matcha low flavor. I think it's from David's Tea and it's pretty good. Hi guys, I accidentally ended up falling asleep. I think it has something to do with the fact that I only slept for 5 hours yesterday. I slept good. Reading my book always makes me super sleepy, especially like after I eat. I just like go into food coma, so that's what happened, but it's okay, we're up now. I don't have AC in my room, so I am literally freaking melting right now. So I'm gonna pack all my stuff and go find a cute little coffee shop to work at. It is literally mandatory because there's no way I can turn on any more electronics in this house. I'm literally gonna melt away. Let's pack my bag. This is everything that I bring with me literally every time I go anywhere that requires me doing work. So first I have to leave it right here for my laptop because I need to be editing. Then I have to bring my Kindle because this is my emotional support Kindle and I bring it everywhere. In case I decide to take a little break, I can just do that instead of doom scroll on my phone, which is what I would normally do. In this pouch I have all of my electronics. I have headphones, I have a hard drive that has all of my footage for my vlogs and everything, my AirPods. I also bring extra batteries and everything like that for my camera on the days that I'm vlogging. And in this little pouch I put my sunglasses that are literally on my head because it is so sunny and I hate forgetting those. Of course, gotta bring my wallet with my keys. Hi, I made it to the coffee shop. I got some food, which was freaking delicious, and I got this coffee, which is so freaking good. It's called like a cappuccino type thing. It's kind of like a frap. It is so fucking good. But I'm just sitting here. I am editing a new video as always. but I really love coming and chilling here. It just like keeps me so motivated to just like get stuff done. I don't know what it is, but like just like being outside of the house, like I just know that I come here and always work. My subconscious mind is already like prepped to put in the work as soon as I get here. So yeah, this is like really fun. Have all my stuff here and just editing away. I was literally at the coffee shop for 3 hours, but I did finish a video, which is always really great because sometimes videos take so long. Literally just like force myself. I was like, I'm not gonna get up and move because I know that if I'm gonna go home right now, I'm gonna want to lay down. Like I am so tired. It's now finally starting to kick in. The fact that I have been awake since literally 5 a.m. I took like, I think it was like a 45-minute nap earlier and that was it. But other than that, I am like dead. Like I am so freaking tired. I just want to go home. I was supposed to work out. I was looking forward to this freaking class the whole freaking day, but then I got a notification on my phone from my gym. The class got canceled, which is so freaking annoying because if I had known that it was gonna get canceled, like if it had gotten canceled earlier, there was that same class, the same instructor earlier in the day. But earlier in the day, I didn't want to like rush to get there because I was like making breakfast and then I was gonna go after, but then kind of ran out of time and I was like, okay, like it's the same instructor literally later in the day and it's gonna be a nice break, and then it canceled on me. So I'm like super sad because I really wanted, it was like a yoga class that I wanted to go to, and I feel so stiff today that I would have loved to go to a yoga class. But anyways, it's okay, we'll go tomorrow. I did end up going on a walk this morning to the park and I did a little bit of reading, so I did get some of my steps in and everything like that. I've also just been out and about doing stuff, so at least we got that sort of like as a form of workout. Yeah, I might do yoga or something at home or a little Pilates workout, but I'm just like honestly so freaking exhausted, so I'm already like not wanting to push myself to do these things. That's why I was gonna do something chill, like a yoga little flow for an hour. So we'll see, maybe I'll do that, but I'm not gonna be too hard on myself because I've been so productive today. Like the fact that I woke up and actually like stayed awake at 5 a.m. I went to the park and I read and I finished a whole video. I've been vlogging the entire day. Like I'm just out here doing the freaking most, and I am very proud of myself. Anyways, I'm gonna head home now and we'll see what we're gonna do when we get there. I'll take it all, baby doll, whatever's been away from you now. Hello, I'm back home. It is literally baffling to me that I've done 1.5 million things today and it is still bright outside. Like that is insane. Today feels like it's been 3 different days. Like I cannot believe that I woke up at 5 a.m. It's about to be 7 p.m. and yes, I was listening to Akon. I was literally jamming out the whole freaking ride back. I just had speakers blasting full capacity, just listening to like OG music. Promiscuous was playing, Akon was playing, Snoop Dogg was playing. It was just freaking bangers and bangers and bangers, so that's always good. But yeah, now it's getting later in the day. I honestly don't know what to do with myself. I think that's the problem. When I wake up early, I feel like I want to be productive because like I woke up early, so it's kind of like a waste if I don't. I feel like I waste so much of my morning going through my socials, doom scrolling TikTok for like an hour a day minimum. So much time goes wasted. So now that I have not been wasting time, it just feels like there has been multiple days. Like that is wild. Part of me is getting the random urge to literally just delete all social media and just do YouTube because I feel like I'm gonna gain so much of my time back. But obviously social media is a good tool to use when you're trying to grow your socials, so unfortunately I can't do that. Part of me is low-key wanting to keep this going and just like go to bed early and try to wake up early tomorrow as well. I don't know if I'm gonna wake up at 5, but like I could try to wake up at 7 or something like that, because that way I'll still have so many more hours than I normally do. I don't know, do I just kind of like fuck around and become the best version of myself and go accomplish my goals? Like, I don't know. We'll see how I feel by the end of the night. We'll see how I feel tomorrow morning. I'm actually like seeing a lot of the results that people talk about, and I definitely get the appeal of waking up so early. Especially like the morning hours, we're so chill because everyone is asleep. Like there's no one driving around. I mean, there's some people driving around, but like not really. There's no one in my family that's like awake, so I can just like exist in peace, and like nobody's gonna bother me, no one's gonna call me, no one's gonna need something from me, which I think is the reason why I've been a night owl for so long, because I've just gotten used to being awake at like 4 a.m. because of the same kind of like peace that you have, where like nobody's there to bother you and you can just like exist in peace by yourself. But I'm finding out today that I can have those types of days just by waking up earlier in the morning. Hello, it is a little while later. Honestly, it's not too late. I think it's like not even 9, but I'm getting to the point where I'm so freaking sleepy. So I just showered and changed into comfy like lounging kind of clothes, and I have my food here. I have chicken parm that my mom made and it looks delicious. So I'm just gonna eat. I really want to keep reading my book. I'm at the last 100 pages, and if you guys read for fun, then you know that the last 100 pages are usually like the best ones, because everything kind of picks up, all the pieces are like falling together, things get explained, everything kind of escalates. So I'm gonna do some reading. Overall, I think this was a very successful experiment. Having to wake up at 5 in the morning and actually get out of bed was so challenging. However, it was super beneficial for the rest of the day. Waking up that early and actually staying awake for that many hours made it feel like I lived through 3 separate days instead of just one. And that kind of begs the question of how much could I actually get done every single day if I have all this extra time? How much closer can I get to my goals? And how different my life could be if I actually committed to doing this every single day. I think an issue that I have is that I tend to kind of sleep in the mornings, and then I end up staying awake in later hours of the day. Those are the hours where I've already gone through a whole day, I've already finished working, and I'm just kind of exhausted. So when I am staying up later and using that as my free time, I feel like I tend to make kind of like poor choices, such as binge watching shows or doom scrolling social media and stuff like that, because I am exhausted. Whereas if I were to move things around and kind of force myself to have my free time in the morning, I feel like I'm more likely to just make better choices, more productive, and just like healthier choices, such as work out or go to the park, read a book, or something along those lines, instead of just rotting in bed for multiple hours until I inevitably just like fall asleep. I kind of want to challenge myself to take this one step further and try waking up at 5 a.m. or around 5 a.m. for a week straight, to see how that would actually affect my workflow, my productivity, my happiness, and everything like that. So if you're interested in seeing that as kind of like an experiment, drop a like on this video so that I know, and you can also comment down below. In conclusion, I don't think you necessarily have to wake up at 5 a.m. in order to have a productive morning. However, forcing yourself to wake up even just like a couple hours before you're supposed to be starting your day, it will give you kind of like an opportunity to maybe play around with some of your hobbies or some of your side interests, or just kind of have like a slower start to your day, so that you're not just like waking up and rushing to go straight into work. It will give you an opportunity to kind of ease into it and maybe incorporate some healthier habits during those hours. So I definitely recommend you give it a try. After all, there has to be some reason why so many successful and wealthy people choose to wake up at 5 in the morning, and so I'm willing to look more into it and do a little experiment, and we'll see where it goes. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, drop a like on this video, and comment down below your usual wake up time. And other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!